Hi, my name's Dave Barrett, and I teach awareness training at Spiritos Training. There's 4 basic stages of awareness training. First stage is, it's not my problem, it's your problem, or it's the world's problem. It's a classic blame game. It's the adult version of, I didn't start it, you started it. And that's often where we start, where the world is inflicting itself upon us and we are but helpless victims. That's stage 1. Stage 2 is, wait, did I do that thing that I always do again? It's the remembering and the forgetting and the remembering and the forgetting. This is the stage that we use the witness. The witness is the one that pays attention to what's happening. It's the ghost in the machine, the one that notices that thing that always triggers you, that you always think is over there, is actually triggering inside of you. Really helpful stage. And then stage 3 can often be the most frustrating stage. It's the mind understands, the mind is zen, and the nervous system still freaks out. So you've got the mind saying, I understand. This is the thing that's an old training that freaks me out. And the body saying, danger, danger, danger. Often there's a lag between what the mind understands and what the mind practices and what the nervous system experiences, what you experience as a physiological reaction to a particular trigger, to something that grabs you. This can be frustrating because it takes a while to retrain the nervous system, the physiology, to not get quite so triggered. We're not eliminating triggers, but we're having it be a little bit less of a hair trigger. We do a little desensitizing. And when we do get triggered, we're better able to ride through the wave. It's often about 90 seconds from the point where you have an emotional physiological response to the point where it begins to subside is typically around 90 seconds. And a minute and a half can be a long time if you're freaking out. So then there's stage 4. And stage 4 is, why did I even think this was a problem at some point? You know, that thing that when you go home with your family and your family does what they do and you used to think it was such a problem. And now you're like, oh yeah, that's just my family doing my family. A lot of times this number 4, it sneaks up on you. Like you'd realize, wow, a year ago, this would have completely freaked me out. And now look at me. I'm just chilling like a villain, having Zen time, when normally I would be having such a problem. So stage 1 through stage 4, it's important to remember, we don't go from stage to stage to stage, and that's where we stay. It depends on what area of life. You might be a Zen master at work, and your family drives you nuts. Or it could be that you go through stages of, I'm on top of the world, and oh my God, the world is on top of me. And so it's a cycle. So you want to be patient, give yourself credit when you conquer something, and give yourself compassion and patience when you're up against it. And that's how it works, the 4 stages.